Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, each and every one of you, to our Tuesday evening meditation for our library patrons. So welcome everyone from Oakman Library, Seeger Cooper Library, and also East Liberty Library. So this week is going to be an interesting week for all of us. So this is a week that we all think a lot about loving kindness. And you have got an opportunity to express your heartfelt connection or your heartfelt love and concern and care for your loved ones. So this is an interesting week for us to talk about more about loving kindness. That is the meditation that we are doing every week. So when you think about loving kindness, you already know that loving kindness is not simply like a fleeting emotion. We talk about it. Whenever people think about love or loving kindness, they always, think about it as, the rushing emotion. And definitely, we have moments of, that emotional experience of connection, emotional experience of warmth. But the whole loving kindness is actually more like a quality in our mind that we can gradually cultivate, and it is more like a shape of the mind that we develop kind of friendliness, develop kind of goodwill towards ourselves and towards others. So let us use this week, since you will see the theme of love everywhere when you travels, and when you will get opportunities to express your love, your loving kindness, your goodwill to everyone. Let us use this week, to enhance our quality more. And even in the message that you received in the announcements of the meditation, in one email you got a message about how we can practice loving kindness outside of our meditation. So during meditation, we practice loving kindness. We cultivate that inner quality. And we strengthen that inner quality. We reinforce that inner quality, as growing inside like a seed. But this week we got an opportunity to go out and express that loving kindness in our speech, in our actions. The email that Tim sent you also has a theme about how we can use our meditation training in our normal life. How we can use our training we get in meditation to stop unnecessary stress. So he was talking about buffer, creating a buffer to our mind, that we will not engage in speech and acts that will produce stress in us. So in both emails, I encouraging us to find ways that we can go out and find ways that we can practice, we can use our meditation training in our normal daily life. So let's give ourselves a challenge during this week. I encourage you to try you to like find opportunities in your rest of your week that you can show your care, show your loving kindness to someone. Of course, you always show your loving kindness to your loved ones, your family members, your friends. You can do it. You can really express it. But but let's also try to go beyond that and try to see whether we can express our care. We can show our concern and our good wish to someone that we haven't met before. Even we have met, but we haven't met recently. You will see, it's a very important exercise that we can do to see how much change a word with loving kindness can do to us, or the any simple gift with loving kindness can do to someone. It's a miracle. So it's not simply the outward expression. It's not simply outward gift that we are giving, but actually the quality, internal quality that we maintain. Somehow people sense it. This is an interesting, way, interesting thing to think about. There are what you call non-verbal communication, or you can call it meta-linguistic communication. That when we talk to someone, when we express our, opinion with someone, even when you talk to someone with to telephone, there's not only the verbal kind of communication going on. There's also metalinguistic or non-verbal communication is also going on, and it's really interesting that people can feel our love. Sometimes they feel it consciously, sometimes they feel it without their conscious knowing. So you can test this. We can really test whether other people can feel your love, feel your care when you really speak with someone or do some help to someone, but with deep quality here. Let's say you get an opportunity to help someone to open a door. Like simple things like that, or maybe you just let someone to come in when you drive. So doing those simple things, or maybe helping someone, some elderly person, in shopping mall, wherever. So give yourself a challenge, and you have whole week, and then you can think about it, and you can find opportunities that you will go out of your way a little bit, and uh, try to do something with deep loving kindness inside. Like when you're doing it, you truly wish that may this person be relieved from whatever suffering this person is going through. May this person be well and happy. Have that genuine wish, genuine goodwill, genuine friendly thoughts toward that person. And it's even give a nice of course we these days we can't smile. I mean, even but still you can smile. People can see you smile with your eyes. So smiling happening not only with your mouth and also with your eyes. Now people kind of are trained to read our eyes because of the because of long use of mask now. So you can still smile, and then you can say something, or you can do something to help someone. And you can see when you do it with real genuine wish of well-being inside your heart, it is felt by the other person. And try this, see whether they can feel it. And you'll be amazed how, and there's so much communication going on between human beings, and not only human beings, even actually is going on with even other animals too. But it's really interesting, this how our internal qualities, how we feel can be communicated to someone even without explicitly expressing it. And of course, when you do a kind deed to someone, when you speak nicely to someone, when you ask that whether someone need help, and you express it. But You can do it randomly, or like in a casual way, in a routine way, but you can also do it with real genuine wish, maintaining that genuine wish and taking a few seconds to make a good wish for that person, and then you go and approach and ask to help. And you will see the difference, how the other person quickly feel that, they will feel like safety, they will feel protection, they will get that, your genuine wish. So it's an interesting week. Let us experiment with this ability of, meta linguistic communication or non-verbal communication, that how you can communicate to others, how the others can feel your genuine wish of well-being, your genuine wish for that person, genuine concern for that person when you talk to someone, maintaining that that intention, and how others can feel it. And even you can convert your, regular greetings, um, uh, and you can convert the regular greetings into something that you say it with, deep intention in your heart. It is really nice that, that we have this tradition of greeting each other. You don't have to know someone; you can simply greet others. And then so, whenever, whenever you walk outside, you will meet neighbors, people. You can greet that person. We usually do all the time, but we simply say it in out of courtesy, that do not really mean it. But we can actually do it. Maybe we can change our greeting slightly, a little bit, and then and do it. And that's really really nice way to do it. I should say, I have one experience when I, my first, first few months in the U.S. So I came to U.S. About 10 years ago, and then so I was trained in Sri Lanka, and I learned British English, the British English. So when I came to the US, I was slowly, learning some, American slangs and American use of English. So I remember when I was in a somewhere, I went to stores, to buy something, and people were really greeting and talking, and so usually in British English, you will greet, and say, "How are you?" You will say good morning, or and then you will simply ask, "How are you?" So it is, for me, it's a customary, and it's like a very routine customary way of, greeting someone or just connecting to someone. How are you? But in the US, you don't ask how are you, right? In the US, you ask how are you doing today, right? How are you doing today? So I was not used to that expression. I was used to how are you expression. So then I know how to say I'm fine, thank you, and how about you? It's almost like very ritualized, routine expression. So on that day when I was, in the stores, and then and one person simply, asked me, "How are you doing today?" And as soon as I heard that, I felt like, oh, like it didn't sound me like "How are you?" It sounded me like, this person is really caring for me, and I was always feeling like, telling him how I am, how I am doing that day. But of course, he asked, "How are you doing today?" And then I say, "Oh, thank you." And of course, when I start to explain, he left. But then I learned that that is how in the US you greet, you say things. But I think, you can use these kinds of greetings whenever you meet your neighbors, your friends, even, other people there, wherever, and use these greetings also as an opportunity to like express or, show your care. And and so try to say a greeting while having a genuine wish of well-being. Let's say you are doing your, morning walk or maybe evening walk. You say someone is coming, and really really want to, like, say how are you doing, whatever greeting you want to make. And before you say it, take few seconds and genuinely wish that, oh, may this person be well, may this person be free from, whatever worries that person is going through, and have that genuine wish. and then talk and see whether there's a difference, whether there's a difference in in the response of the other person. So try, and that is your challenge, that's your task for the next week. You will experience so many different responses from other people when you start to do it. And also try to find ways to like help others, particularly during this week. Try to go your way out, and you try to do simple act of kindness, very random acts of kindness, and do it with the strong sense of well-being, sense of goodwill to others, and see how they can feel it. So that's going to be a really nice experiment for all of us to do. And I would say that this genuine feeling of goodwill, the genuine feeling of loving kindness, has such a power. It can melt other people's heart. If you really want to like and like really want to get someone to like open up, and you can continue to use your loving kindness. You can see any strong person, any very strong close person, or any aggressive person. You can actually uh, uh, use your love. You use your genuine feeling of loving kindness to change that person, to melt that person. So if you have met a person who is not really willing to talk to you, or maybe it's not really you don't have a good relationship with, maybe maybe that's another experiment you can do. um, you can use your like genuine wish, not really saying to that person I care about you, but simply maintaining that wish. When you see that person internally, you make a wish, whispering in your mind, you make that wish, and then you talk to the person. You just look at the person. You just if you get a chance, you speak to the person. But there's a way that that other person will feel your genuine goodwill. So I think human communication is very complex. And what I'm saying that this week, let us experiment on that possibility, how we can communicate to others our genuine feelings, genuine loving kindness feeling. So this loving kindness feeling is not simply it's not really personal affection, but actually it's more like a genuine wish of well-being coming to us out of empathy towards others. And our loving kindness is coming to our mind based on a deeper understanding that all people and all living beings are vulnerable to experience suffering. No one is beyond suffering until they all attain enlightenment. Everyone is vulnerable to suffering, and each person has their his or her own measure of suffering. And it is common that everyone is wishing to be happy, but at the same time everyone is vulnerable to experience suffering. So that, based on that understanding, that no matter whatever social status the people are in, everyone is equally vulnerable to experience suffering. So with that deep understanding, we develop this empathy, empathy that everyone is having some kind of issue, some kind of suffering. So, and I do not need to add to anyone's suffering. So I just don't want to add anyone's suffering. People are already having different kinds of suffering. So so with that understanding and empathy, we develop that deep wish of well-being, that goodwill, that care, that concern, and that is what we call loving kindness. It's simply wish of well-being to others. As we discussed before, we don't have to agree with others to love them. We don't have to condone what others people are doing to love them. This deep loving kindness is simply a wish or willingness for others to be well, to be free from whatever fears and suffering that they are going on. And they wish them to improve in themselves. So we can have that wish even to people that we cannot be agree with. that we even to people that we will not condone, and the actions. So no one should be able to disturb your loving kindness, because this is not really going and embracing and hugging everyone, and this is like maintaining a genuine wish of well-being, always having that goodwill towards others. Okay, so therefore we can maintain that wish. So this week let us do an experiment, see how our genuine feeling of well-being, genuine feeling of loving kindness can be felt by others. Let's try. So try to do your greetings, while really maintaining that wish in your heart. Whenever you are saying good morning, whenever you say how are you doing, when you say whatever, good wish, and try to create a genuine wish of well-being. And prior to that, like take only takes like 10 to 15 seconds to like create a nice wish. Our mind is so fast, we can do a nice wish for anyone who's in front of us, and then we say it. And then also, whenever you go out, and I try to find ways to help others, even in your parking lot. We can help others, even just talking to someone, like cheering up someone. Like these days people are experiencing social distancing, so many people are longing for connection, longing for some companionship. So even in a parking lot, just try to compliment, try to talk to some people, keeping the distance, and try to compliment, they are whatever good things that you can see in them. Give them some joy in this week, and maintain. You should do it while having that genuine wish, and you will see the different reactions from others. Okay, that's your task for this week. I hope that you remember that and make use of all of your greetings. And then also you will try to find many opportunities in your daily routine to speak to others with a loving kindness, or even to help others with loving kindness. And you will see what kind of changes it will bring to other people's life. And definitely such an act will definitely bring more deeper happiness, more deeper well-being to yourselves too. So when you spread your loving kindness, you are full of loving kindness, and that's benefiting you also. Okay, so with that, let us start our loving kindness meditation practice, and also mindfulness on breathing meditation practice. Okay, first of all, let us adjust our body. We will do a few movements in the body to create more body awareness, so we can use the awareness of the body to come to this moment, and then deeply go into our mind, and then develop these wholesome qualities. So before we go into our mind, we need to come to our body. So first we need to come to our body, and then we go into our mind. So let us use these movements to help us to come to our body. So check your posture, see whether you are sitting right, using your two sit bones. Feel your sit bones by simply tilting to both sides, and make sure that your both sit bones are touching the chair or cushion. And so make sure that both are touching, and you are really nicely sitting on the top of your sit bones, in a nice erect body, and create the inner arch of your lower back, and then you can relax your shoulders. Okay, with this, let us do our first movement. We will rotate our neck to relax all the muscles in the neck. Okay, so start with to one side, gently moving your neck. You can see in some areas you feel some tightness, even some cracking sounds, and we are really releasing those muscles now. Go the second round. It is good to keep open your eyes, although you feel like closing it, but opening your eyes will help you to not to feel any dizzy. Okay, when you finish your third round, let's go to the other direction. Gradually rotating our neck and exercising all these muscles. Okay. Okay, come to the middle, and you have more sensation around the neck now. Let us do our second movement. Bring your hands and try to lock them, and then turn up to the front and try to stretch your both arms as much as you can. Give a nice stretch to those arms. Very nice. Okay, now let us gently bring them all the way up, and let's try to stretch as much as you can here. Make yourself tall and stretch the spinal cord. And nice stretch. Okay, here, let us give a nice bend to our spine with the breathing. So breathing, take a deep breath in. When you breathe out, try to bend to the one direction. Gently bending, releasing the air and feeling all the stretch in the upper body. Breathing in, come to the middle. Again, breathing out, going to the opposite direction, giving a nice stretch to that side. Feel the stretch all the way from hands to the ribs. And breathe in, come to the middle. Breathe out, again go back to the opposite direction. Breathe in, come to the middle. Breathe out, go into the other direction, giving a nice bend, feeling that stretch. Breathe in, come to the middle. Again, breathing out, going back. Breathe in, come to the middle. Breathe out, going back. Feeling the stretch. Breathe in, come to the middle. Okay, now relax and unlock your hands and gently bring them down, feeling all the sensation you can feel in your arms, in your palms, and feel those tingling sensations. Feel them all. Rest your palm on your knees. Take a moment to observe the sensations you can feel throughout your body. You feel more body now. Observe those subtle residual sensations, tingling sensations, gentle waves moving through your fingers and palms. Feel them all and be in your body. Let us do one more movement to create more sensation. This time we will purposely tighten our body and then we will relax our body. So then we learn what it feels like to be tightened and what it feels like to be relaxed. Okay, so this time, when you're breathing in, shrug your shoulders and tighten, clench your teeth and tighten everything. Tight, 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 tight. Breathe out, relax and drop your shoulders all the way. Release your teeth, relax. Okay, next time again, breathing in, shrug the shoulders, clench the teeth, everything tight, 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 hold the breath, tight, 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 breathe out, drop everything, relax, and drop your shoulders all the way down, but maintain the spinal, erect spine, only the shoulders. Okay, next time, breathe in, shrug your shoulders, clench the teeth, everything tight, 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 tight. Breathe out. Drop everything. Relax. Drop your shoulders all the way while keeping the spine erect. Shoulders are hanging, relaxing. Mouth is relaxed. Now we can get ready for our deeper meditation, resting our palms on our lap, keeping chin somewhat parallel with the earth. Let us feel our body more. How do you feel our body now? Feel all the areas of your shoulders. Feel the relaxed muscles there. I'm going to ring this bell. Maintain your awareness throughout this bell and the chant. Now we have place to be. That is our body. We have more awareness of the body. Subtle sensation happen throughout the body. The sensation with our clothes, the areas our body parts are touching each other. We can just observe and be with that. Throughout my bell and the chant, stay within your body. You can explore and go around the body to identify, to recognize, notice all these subtle sensations. Be within the body throughout the bell and the chant. Namo Buddhaya. With this awareness of the body, let us relax our body more and more. We are already experiencing a relatively relaxed body, but we can further relax this body. We can further release the muscles, the tensions throughout the body. This is a good time that we can give a chance to this body to completely relax, to completely feel ease and comfort. In this peaceful moment, we can let go of all the concerns. We are sitting in a very safe place, so we can relax the whole body. So let us use our breath to relax this body. Let us now purposely take a very slow, long in-breath. A slow, long in-breath. Take it. Take a one now. And release that breath very slowly, allowing your chest to drop down a little bit, your shoulders to go down a little bit, relaxing all the muscles there. Let us take another slow, long breath in. Release that breath very slowly, allowing all the other muscles in the body to relax, to release, to loosen up. Let's take another slow, long breath in. And we will release that breath very slowly, allowing everything to release, relax, to loosen up. With this relaxed body, we will let this body to be at this relaxed mode. We will let our hands to simply hang. We will let our fingers simply to lie here. We will let this all the muscles to relax and stay in this relaxed mode. And then we will gently bring our whole attention to our mind. We simply watch. What are the thoughts, memories that are coming to our mind right now? Whatever the thoughts, memories, images coming to our mind, we will simply notice them without developing any one of them further. We will simply notice them occurring one after the other. Various random thoughts keep occurring. This is the ordinary nature of the mind. But right now, let us now purposely generate a wholesome thought. Let us purposely activate a wholesome quality in our mind. Loving kindness. One of the most wholesome qualities that we all have. It is an inner capacity. Let us bring that loving kindness to the surface of our mind right now. This is a good time to allow this inner capacity to manifest. Let us generate this wholesome loving kindness. It is the willingness for everyone to be well. It is the goodwill towards all beings. It is a genuine wish of well-being. Let us bring that wholesome quality to the surface. Let us create that willingness, manifest that willingness. Just like when we see a smiling face of a little baby, just like when we are petting a puppy or kitten, just like when we give a hug to our best friend, let us open our heart just like that. Genuine wish of well-being, readiness to care. Let us now maintain this loving kindness, cultivate this loving kindness in our heart. Let us continue to make good wishes, a wish of loving kindness to everyone. We can cultivate this loving kindness, make this loving kindness stronger and stronger by making more and more wishes of loving kindness. Let us keep wishing well-being to everyone, including ourselves. We ourselves also deserve this loving kindness. Let us direct this loving kindness to ourselves, just like we were ready to embrace the baby, the little pet, and our best friend. Let us bring the same attention with loving kindness to ourselves. Feel our presence here, how we are sitting here now. And then direct that whole loving kindness to ourselves, for this whole being. Let us make a genuine wish. May this person sitting right here be well, be safe, be strong, be healthy, be peaceful. Continue. Continue to make all good wishes to yourself. Let us be generous to ourselves with kindness, with acceptance, with forgiveness. Let us wish all well-being to ourselves. May I be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us take a moment to radiate this loving kindness, this whole body. With this body has been helping us to live this precious human life for many, many years. All these organs in our body have been working for us day and night for many number of years. They are continuously working for us. All these systems keep working for us. With deep appreciation, let us direct this loving kindness to this whole body. May these lungs, which are helping us even right now to breathe, may these lungs and whole respiratory system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this heart, even beating for us right now, cardiac muscles, the whole cardiovascular system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this digesting system that helps us to digest our food to energize our body, may this whole digesting system, all the organs in this whole system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May these kidneys that helps us to release the toxins from the body, may both kidneys and whole genitourinary system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this nervous system, the central nervous system, the spinal cord, the brain, the peripheral nervous system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this whole body, all the joints, all the bones, all the muscles throughout this body. Be well. Be healthy. Be healed. Let us expand this wish beyond ourselves to everyone else. How good if everyone is well and happy. Let us manifest our wish. May all people who are known to me, all the beloved people in my family, and all my good friends, may they all be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us expand this wish beyond the people who are known to us to all other people. People living in our surrounding area, everyone living in this vicinity, in this whole neighborhood, neighboring neighborhoods, and whole city. May they all be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us open our heart and expand this wish to all other people living beyond this vicinity, to all people living in all faraway regions, countries. May all of them, all people living in the direction that we are facing, from here all the way to faraway places, be well, be well, be well, be peaceful. May all people living in the direction of our right, everyone living in this direction right now, near and far, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people living in the direction of our back, all of them living in this direction, near and far, be well, be well, be well. Be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our left, every one of them living in this direction, near and far, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in every direction, each and every living being without exception, be well, be well, be well, be peaceful. Rejoice. Rejoice this loving kindness pervade into every direction. This loving kindness that embraces all beings with no barriers. Rejoice this limitless love, unbound loving kindness, embracing all beings in every direction. Rejoice this wholesome state of the mind. With this rejoice, gently come to your breath. Let us continue this peace by simply resting with our breath. Closely feel your in-breath and the out-breath and rest your mind right there. Maintain this peace. Enhance this peace by simply resting with your breath, closely watching the in-breath and the out-breath. Gently come out of the meditation. Gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Let us take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to sit together and to have a peaceful meditation. Let us feel grateful to all great teachers, the enlightened masters in the past, who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Let us feel grateful to anyone who joined our meditation tonight. Although we are in different places, we all sat down together as a community. Let us feel grateful to each other for joining us today. Let us feel grateful to this device that help us to connect to this meditation, and even to this bell and to the chair or cushion that you are sitting on. And with deep gratitude for all people and all things that helped our meditation, let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, thank you everyone for joining the meditation. I'm so glad that today we had a good number of people. I really hope that you will carry on your experiment to talk to others, to be with others, to act, do an act of kindness with maintaining the goodwill and see the difference in the reaction. Okay, thank you everyone. See you next time. Before you leave, this Sunday we have a monthly gathering. We are going to have a talk and an interactive session in the spirit of Valentine Day this Sunday at 2 p.m. You will receive an email with details. I hope that you can also join at 2 p.m. to have a nice session and a talk on loving kindness, and also an interactive session. Okay, thank you everyone. See you next week. Sukhi Hotu. Thank you, Martina. Thank you, Rosalind Sika. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Pekka. Thank you, and hope to see you all next time. Thank you, Jean Ann, right? Yes. Thank you, Jean Ann.